Hey, before you get that BBL, I just want you to know that is not going to make us want to cuff you.
Cardi B is currently on tour, and I believe I saw my cousin just the other day talk about the fact that she saw her at the Forum in Inglewood. And that show, I believe, sold out, but there was a problem with Cardi B. Cardi B wants to reduce the BBL. It's just too much. Now, the reality is a lot of ladies in the industry get some type of enhancements. Glorilla, Meg Thee Stallion, Nicki Minaj. I mean, you name it, they get it. And it seems to be something like an addiction, kind of like Michael Jackson and the plastic surgeries. They get addicted to it, it gets bigger, needs to be changed over and all of that. And this is something that Cardi B has complained about in the past.
You have so much ass.
Yeah, I gotta say
That was the most ass I ever seen, I think.
I'm taking some out. After the store, I don't want to hear nobody for 3 months. I'm going to Colombia. Nobody hit me up. Nobody nothing. I'm taking this ass out.
Bravo team, y'all ate that.
She even said that she doesn't know what's in her behind.
Got him!
Later on in this interview, she would admit that she regrets getting a BBL. And I kind of want to talk about this because this is something that a lot of ladies are doing. You'd be surprised, even in Africa. Not that they want to get a BBL, but there is like so much attention on having a big butt or having big breasts. And of course, women can feel insecure about their looks. We already know that women can feel insecure about their hair. But just because you feel insecure about something, it doesn't mean that somebody else will bring that up about you. It's all the time. Like, I've seen some of the most beautiful ladies out there that were pretty, that were thick, and they were insecure. But that didn't mean that the men that wanted to be with them cared about their own insecurities or what they felt made them ugly or unattractive. But ultimately, women can do these things to try to appeal to men, right? And this is something that a lot of ladies on Instagram are doing. You know, I think almost every time now when I'm scrolling the feed, it seems like I'm seeing the same exact chick like every time, but this same exact chick is different girls, but they all look the same. They have the same pose. They're in the same restaurant. And of course, for some of these ladies, including Cardi B, they can think that this is going to bring you the right guy. Like, if you look like a hot chick or a bad B, you're going to get the right kind of man. And this is what happened with Cardi B earlier on in her career. She got this BBL when she was 22. I believe Cardi B is now 33, but things have kind of changed.
Yeah, do it healthy. If you can't do it, just don't do it, because I don't really know what's in my ass right now. You know what I'm saying? I can't shoot birth control in my ass or nothing. Or I could die.
But wait, there's more.
I feel like a BBL for women is like an investment, right? When you're trying to be big in the industry, or when you're trying to be like the top, you know what I mean, the top looking chick in the industry, when you want to be known as the baddest chick in the industry, all this stuff, right? It kind of sells itself. Like, you get a lot of eyes on you, you get the views, you get the, gossip, people talk about you. The BBL is like an investment for women that's trying to be big in the industry. But I feel like Cardi B has already done everything. She's already done that. She's already, a success story. I feel like once a woman decides to remove her BBL, she's getting to the point in her life where she's like, okay, I've done a lot. Not that I don't want a career, but at the same time, I want to be taken seriously other than just the attention from my bottom.
Now, this guy makes some really good points, that she has all of the commercial success. She was young when she did it. She's looking for something that's more real. She doesn't want anybody who will look at her, and her fans will appreciate her no matter what. And all of that is true, but I think what the man is forgetting is, because Cardi B didn't have a lot to offer relationship-wise, that's why she got the BBL in the first place. The BBL got her Offset. The BBL got her Stefon Diggs. Now, on paper, these guys are successful, but they're just one problem.
Because Cardi B already has a great personality, and I feel like once she does remove the BBL, she's going to attract a different type of energy. And I think that's what she wants. I don't think people say Cardi B has a type. I don't think Cardi B has a type. I just think she wants somebody to love her and somebody to look at her for who she is as a person, not just what she has.
Now, this man is saying successful men don't like women with BBLs. And he would go on to say that it's really a trashy ghetto thing. Now, to be fair, we can never say that Offset is not successful. Stefon Diggs was just in the Super Bowl. But if we're talking about responsible men who want to be in the family, men who want to take care of their wife, men who want to live this kind of lifestyle, they're going to look for a woman more similar to them. And this is the problem with, some of these ladies that have these BBLs. They attract the wrong kind of man because simply they are the wrong type of woman. Then after a while, when they find out that the juice isn't worth the squeeze, they want to get rid of the BBL because the BBL does not help you get more people to like you. It doesn't help you get more fame. I mean, it improves maybe what your look is in the, in the audience world and all that, but it doesn't make men treat you differently. It doesn't make people consider you a better artist. It just improves your looks temporarily, if you will. And then the issue is for the minute you date,
you realize that ladies with BBLs only attract low quality, bottom of the barrel men, right? All the friends that I have that are high value men, that are high earners, smart, funny, good looking, successful, intelligent, including myself, none of us like BBLs. Not one of us.
BBLs don't make men really cuff you, okay? And the reason why BBLs don't make men cuff you is because a big booty doesn't really do a whole lot for a man, whether it's natural, whether it's BBL. Because after you get through clapping, which is, I don't know, it shouldn't be no more than an hour. I mean, anything longer than that is crazy. I mean, I'm 44. But you have the other 23 hours in the day to spend with that person, okay? Most of your relationship with a woman or a man is non-sexual, okay? It's you talking to the person. It's you getting to know that person. It's you understanding that person. It's you having like-minded goals with that person. That's what all relationships are like, whether it's personal, whether it's business. Are you the same religion? Are you the same political voting structure or infrastructurally thinking kind of people? Those are the things that typically get you over in life. And then when you're sitting there with a BBL, and a guy likes you because you have a BBL, and then all the other things don't match, then it becomes a clapping situation where you get pregnant by somebody like Stefon Diggs, and then that's it. And in the case of Cardi B, that's what's happening to her. Like, nothing has helped her with the BBL except just getting clapped. That's the only thing that's helped her. Offset, down bad. Stefon Diggs, down bad. You might as well take it out. And the reason why you might as well take it out is not because it's not getting anything. You might as well remove that thinking in your mind too, that this look is going to get you someplace. A lot of people got to look at relationships in an infrastructural fashion. Most businesses, even in the YouTube business, I can tell you like this, and YouTube is making videos, it can be exciting, but to be honest, it's boring. All right, when you make videos, they are boring. Okay, we're gonna be honest. It's not exciting. It's not fun. Okay, it just really isn't. Right, you have to continue to do what you got to do. It's not fun. It's boring. It's repetitive. You got to put your time in. All right, that's how most relationships are in character, in being fastidious. Showing up every day. That's what people are looking for in long-term relationships. Like, that's what it is. That's what it is, right? And many people are not ready to look at relationships, and I would say in the black world, not only in the black world, I would also say Dominicans and some of the things, it's all shiny, right? And it's all he looks good or she looks good or I have this and I have that. Instead of looking at it for what it is and saying, what is the person's character? I mean, it's good that they're attractive, but what is the person's character? What can I get out of, or they get out of dealing with me? Where do they, make me strong or weak at? And then the thing with Cardi B that's really so bad is you have a BBL and you look just like the other chicks that he's clapping. And this is exactly why it was so easy for him to have like 5 kids with other women. And the reason why it was so easy to do that, and I'm going to tell you guys, is because Cardi B is no different than the other women that he has. The only difference is, obviously she's Cardi B and she has a lot audience. But as for how he sees her as a relationship or in a relationship, she's no different than the other chicks that have BBLs, right? There's no reason for him to be faithful to her. There's no reason for him to really prioritize her. And that's why they broke up. He treated her just like anybody else. And women get upset because they feel like, well, fundamentally, I'm more important than what you're treating me like. And that might be true for you as a person. But if you present yourself how everybody else is and men can't differentiate, then, you know, when you get a guy like Stefon Diggs who has access, who has money, even for a Cardi B, she could be treated like anybody else. And she was treated like anybody else. He had like, I don't know, 4 or 5 kids on her. He even most likely probably cheated more on her than Offset did. And it has everything to do with the whole BBL mentality. Let me be a hot chick. Let me go out here and bounce this booty. Let me be sexually free. Women have the right to portray themselves like that if they would want to. The problem is that no man or very few men will look at you and say, that woman who's betraying herself in that fashion, I want to be with. I want to be faithful to her. I want to pay the car note every month. I want to build a life with her, because that woman does not feel like a woman that is unique or different. That woman looks and behaves like everybody else, even though you feel you are inherently different. All right, I get it. You feel like you are inherently different, and you're a woman that shouldn't have to go through that, and you're a woman that should deserve better. But when you look the same, typically you act the same, and then that's the problem, and that's the issue. And I hate to say it, I hate to be mad, I hate to be shady, but ultimately it is what it is. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy Oshay Duke Jackson back at it again. Another episode of Let's Be Drunk. Put you before you do, turn the bell. We're out.